Oh, man.
Bro, I'm dumb as hell.
We did all it for nothing.
All right, start from the top. It's Juan Things. Juan Things.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment on Juan
Let's
Things.
begin to find happiness again.
Channel.
Juan Things.
Yeah. What's up, everybody? We're back for another adventure on your favorite show, Juan Things. It's me and my cousin, olyrical.
Yo.
Little Chonitos. Nah, that's not a good
Chonito.
one. I skipped that one.
What's up, everybody?
Damn, y'all missed a great conversation. We were talking about like who eats chitlins and who eats menudo and how it's kind of the same thing but kind of different. I prefer menudo to chitlins, but
off the
I'll eat
top.
them both.
Off the top. Like,
Hey, what was that one we were talking about the other day? The mustard greens with the bacon and all that in it.
oh, yeah.
No. What's
Collard greens?
Nah, your girl, she said something and you didn't know what it was. Was it SOS?
Was it SOS?
Yeah, you know what SOS stands for?
Save Our Ship or something like that?
Nah, the food.
Oh, yeah. What was it called? It was, she basically said, have you ever ate SOS? And I'm like, what is that? And then I think it means like what? Shit on a...
Yeah, SOS stands for shit on a shingle.
Yeah.
Which is toast with ground beef and like gravy or cheese, or just
Something
depends on
like
what
that.
people put on it.
Yeah.
It's good though, man.
Isn't it
It's
like a military dish? Something like that?
Maybe. I
Something like that.
don't even know that part.
I never know. I didn't know that's what it was called. I
Hey.
had it before though.
All I know is delicious.
Yeah, it's
and
good.
that's what I like to
it's
eat.
pretty good. It's pretty good. I'll eat it.
Let's make this into some clips for TikTok and Instagram. Let's do all the upcoming holidays because who knows when this is gonna be edited and come out.
Oh yeah.
Happy Valentine's Day, everybody.
Happy Valentine's Day, everybody.
Which
If nobody's told you that they love you, we love you.
If nobody's told you they love you, think about that. Think why they don't tell you they love you.
You probably need to wash your ass.
Yeah, you need to change your ways.
Change them 20s, man. Change your ways.
All right, now let's go get a green tablecloth and do Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patty Day. Don't forget to wear green because you will get pinched.
I don't think it's going to take that long to edit.
What else is next? Black
If you could go
History
back
Month.
and live in any time, like any time period, any decade, what decade would you go back to and live in?
Oh, wow. I talk about this a lot. I would probably go back to what is that? When Genghis Khan was around. Like,
What?
wow, bro. Like,
I thought you were going to say like the 80s, bro. You're talking about going back to
I
like,
would go back. Like,
to the 18th century when the Mongoloids were around and
Yes,
stuff?
bro,
Bro,
like-
what is wrong with you?
like, it's because Genghis Khan was really running shit. Like,
I mean,
that
yeah.
was crazy, bro. Like, his
So-
torture methods. Like, I don't want to be a part of that. I would like to see what he was doing. Like,
He had a harem. He had all the women with him, right? So like,
Yeah.
supposedly he got so much, kids out there that 1
Man.
in 3 people on Earth is related to him.
to
Still
Genghis Khan, yeah, man. Like, he was a dog, bro.
I
He
mean-
had that dog in him.
got that. I mean, yeah, you really threw me for a loop on that one. I was not
Man.
expecting you to say that you were gonna go back that far.
It's
I
just
was
that
gonna say
era
like
was
the
different.
70s,
But like, if I was to choose something closer, I'd probably go back to like maybe the 60s or the 70s. Cause like I heard times were easier, I guess.
The 60s were tight. You were just talking about who your favorite guitar player is.
Oh yeah, Jimi Hendrix.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I would love to see him do that LSD and then burn the guitar.
Yeah, that was a good
Fucking
day, good
icon.
concert. I seen
Fucking
some of his stuff.
icon.
Yeah.
You don't really see stuff like that nowadays.
What was it, 1969 at Woodstock when he was up there playing
Woodstock.
the national anthem?
Oh, bro,
That's
that
it.
was
That's
dope. Yeah, like
Nothing better.
nobody else can do it. Nobody else can do it. Janis Joplin was cool too. I love some. My mom used to listen to her, Janis Joplin.
I feel like that's the biggest thing we're missing right now. Like, we're in an era where there could be like lots of hippies and stuff,
Yeah,
but we ain't got that kind of music. We don't have anybody that's a trailblazer for the people like that.
yeah. It's
So,
It's,
I mean, get out there.
weird.
So, somebody has to do it. Just why not us?
Yeah, what is that? The youth is the future, or something like that.
Yeah,
But, well, I mean, we're
nobody's
already-
picking
we're
up an
already up
instrument
there.
no more. They're making YouTube videos and TikToks,
Yeah.
and that's tight. It's its own thing. But
None of the new music has like as much talent as they did back then. They don't use real instruments. It's all, it's just computer, technology changed. But like, yeah, back then, if you didn't know how to play a guitar, you weren't going to make it in a band, bro.
Oh,
like,
yeah, for
off
sure.
the top. Like nowadays, somebody can play a guitar. You might not have a drummer, but you can always have, Fruit Loops, stuff like that, studio and hardware. Like,
I mean, yeah, we need more people to pick up the drums,
We need-
pick up the
yeah.
bass, pick up the other instruments.
you can
If we
find
have
a
more
producer
people playing
everywhere.
drums, we have more bands out there right now.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
I tell you, my uncle told me when I was like 12 years old, he said, when you get to high school, you got to either play the guitar or play football, or else you ain't going to get a girlfriend.
Oh yeah.
And I didn't play football, so got me a guitar.
Hey man, them guitars
We're
are
going to
cool.
bring that out right now.
Oh yeah,
No, I'm just kidding.
let's go. Let's do it.
I ain't even got no
He's
guitar
gonna
here
fucking.
right
He's
now.
gonna just bust it. He's gonna bust it. Go hard. Paint it black. Some Santana.
Oh yeah,
Man.
that's a good one right there.
Yeah, some Santana,
Yeah.
man. What's that?
One
Black
thing about
Magic
that-
Woman.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. I would actually sample a lot of them. Cause I sample a lot of music. Like, it's like my favorite thing to do is sampling, getting old music and just bringing it back. Cause that's all it's doing now.
Is that what sampling is?
Yeah. Well, for the most part, you can sample a beat. You can sample lyrics. I think you can even sample like movies if you want to.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do all type of stuff.
Well,
Sampling
yeah,
is fun.
that's that song, Guys in Paris.
Oh yeah.
You don't even know what it means, but it's provocative.
Just like that. Yeah. Like
yeah.
I would love to do. What is that one movie? Like Mean Girls or Super Bad. Something funny.
Something
just to
funny,
throw everybody
something
off.
iconic.
Yeah.
So let's get down to the nitty gritty.
Just do it.
You do music.
Yes, sir.
You used to do it, or you still do?
I still do it.
Okay.
I actually do all of my music on BandLab. I do everything from a phone and a computer.
Yeah.
So that's like.
Hey,
the best
y'all,
part.
everybody got to start somewhere, bro. You
Yeah.
start small, you
Yeah.
keep a good head on you,
Hell yeah.
and then you blow up.
Yeah.
You have a
Little
lot
by
of songs
little.
out already.
I think in total, I probably have like 300 songs, about 300, 400 songs.
Tell the nice people where can we find these songs at?
You can find my music on BandLab at #olyrical. You can find it on Instagram at @olyrical_raps, or you can go to my YouTube at #osolyrical. Hashtag like the actual #, $O, and then lyrical.
Oh, see, I wouldn't have put the old dollar sign.
A lot of people get it mixed up, so it's hard to find.
Yeah. Okay. Good stuff. In 10 seconds or less, tell me all your favorite artists.
My favorite artists: Wiz Khalifa, Snoop Dogg, Mac 10, Ice Cube, T-Pain, Trader Truth, Zero.
3 seconds, Chonitos.
That's it.
Good stuff. Good stuff. We
I
got quite a few of
I
them
got
in
a
there.
few.
Yeah. Who'd you say is like your biggest inspirations?
My biggest inspiration right now, well, growing up, I think my biggest inspiration was probably I would say like Ice Cube, Dr. Dre, and them, because their come up stories different. Like
Okay, you like NWA, Guys with Attitude, and then
you can say niggas. You can say niggas.
it's all good.
good.
We don't want to put that on YouTube. I don't
Yeah.
want to get
You don't
canceled.
wanna
It's
get-
2025. They're sensitive.
Yeah.
But it's kind of swinging the other way
I
though.
like Wiz Khalifa too. I love Wiz Khalifa.
Yeah, I've always
I
known
like
you to be
Wiz Khalifa. He's just
Big
free.
Wiz Khalifa fan. That's what's up.
He's real free. Yeah. Yeah.
So to tell old news already, but did you see the Thanksgiving with T-Pain?
I actually haven't.
He's pretty.
I haven't. It was good.
T-Pain, yeah, he's cool with
I
it all the
love-
time. man.
Yeah, T-Pain's a goat.
And so it was just like a little like a medley of all his famous songs, but damn, they were getting it, and you could
Yeah.
tell he was like the only hype person because
Yeah.
like they show the crowd and everybody's like woo,
Yeah.
and then when T-Pain came out, all the white ladies like, oh my god, look at
God,
that,
it's
shoot, it's
T-Pain.
T-Pain, it's T-Pain. Damn, I gotta show you this TikTok and like T-Pain here in a little bit. Remind me about that.
Yes, sir. Got you.
Anyway,
Get at your boy.
where do you work at right now?
Actually, right now I'm not working. I was working at Walmart distribution center
Oh,
for the
DC,
longest.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it was all right. I do forklift work.
Okay,
A lot of forklift work.
what do y'all drive? Raymond, Crown, Toyota?
We drive those Crowns a lot. And then
Yeah.
who was that? Somebody had a Nissan?
I
HVAC had a
think
Nissan.
Some of them have. it.
Yeah, it was all right. I do propane and stand up for the most part.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I can't stand any of this shit, bro. Last time I was on one of those. Of course, last time I was on one of those, we were in the freezer, and I hated that shit.
Man, that's the worst. That's like the worst thing to do in any type of facility. Freezer, like when it's cold.
Yeah. Did they have you in the freezer and in the refrigerator?
I did one. Well, the Walmart I was at, they didn't have it, but the one I applied for and did the interview, they had a big freezer, and I was like, nah. Hopefully,
It's no joke. It's I think they get down to like -10 in
Yeah,
there. They give you the
pretty cold.
bodysuit and the boots and everything, but when that floor ice is over, like
Yeah,
if they
that's
haven't
it.
soup in it,
That's it.
even with the non-slips, you're just sliding everywhere. It's just-
Yeah, and then that forklift will lose control.
Oh,
You
every
will
time,
swing. They
yeah.
won't even let you do it most of the time, but
yeah.
if they try to risk it for the biscuit,
You be doing the videos where they're like talking about no helicoptering, go all
Man.
forks all the way down before you
Man.
take off.
yeah, that's like the main rule. OSHA does not play that. They will like, they'll take your license away quick.
Yeah, but everywhere you go, they're all like, all right, numbers, get that rate up, get that rate up. So
Sometimes you just gotta. Sometimes
damned
you
if
gotta
you do,
do
you
it.
damned if you don't.
Yeah, you got some jobs that just don't care about your safety. They'll let you ride in the air for a minute. Because I know at Walmart we had to like learn how to ride going up. While you're going up, you got to incline your forklift. So
Yeah.
that was like the scariest shit ever. Because once you're at the top, you feel the forklift rocking, but for the most part, it was easy. Like, you're not really doing too much. You just order pick. I love it.
The hardest part about like the timeline of a conversation right now is, you want to talk about aliens, you want to talk about conspiracies and stuff, but how do you lead from one to the other and not have it be all choppy?
Yeah, man. Because me personally, I believe in that shit. Like, but like, in order to jump topics, I always just jump from topic to topic. I'm everywhere. I'm off the wall. You're going to hear me. 1 minute I might be talking about a car, and we're going to be talking about animals at a zoo. So I think we got the vibe to do that. We could just, like, what would you like to talk about?
What's going on with your car right now? Any idea?
Man, so when I went to O'Reilly's, right? I think I'm having a misfire and a few solenoids having misfires. But then I talked to, Vettel's boyfriend, and he was telling me it's a thermostat housing, like the whole assembly just replaced that. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool.
Oh yeah, because one thing leads into the other one.
Yeah,
and you gotta
fix
have
a
all
car,
the parts like talking to each other in order.
You fix a piece and you got to do something else. Cause I got that car. I really haven't had no problems with it until now. But you can get an oil change. Next thing you know, you're gonna need brakes. Next thing you know, you're gonna need a spindle replacement. Yeah. Stuff like that. Yeah, stuff like that.
I'm going good right now, thank God, but I know my tires are gonna go real soon. I got to put I got new windshield wipers. I just got to put them on.
Oh man, that's the worst part.
I ain't had AC in like 2 or 3 years because that same thing, that thermostat. It's not reading right, so the temperature is always marking too high or not too high, too low. And so like it has to be marking right for the compressor to kick on. Yeah. So no compressor is on because the thermostat's not right. So I think you're right. about that.
Yeah, my fans won't turn on. They turn on, but you gotta wait. But I think it was just due to the fact that I was, my car's been sitting here for a while. Yeah. So my fans are like, y'all was telling them, hey, I think my fans do work. He was like, let's see. But I'm like, I think it's just because it's been sitting. I think we should like just, eyeball it. But they eventually turned on. So he was like, oh, it's not your fans. I'm like, I just replaced one of those circuits. I got a new one when I got a tune up last year. Yeah. Like, I want to say like around, it was not even last year. It was like in the summertime. So, we just got into this year. So like around summertime, like August or something like that.
Okay.
Something like that. So I was like, nah. Because I try to keep my car in condition, but, one thing always leads to another. I think it's just the way the man gets you.
It's true. It's what they say. If it ain't one thing, it's another.
Yeah, man.
But, that's a good way to go. Start going down memory lane of like, do you have a specific memory of a time that a car messed up? Not even yours, maybe your mom's car, your dad's car, or something, like a time when you were broken down on the side of the road that sticks out in your mind?
I think one time I was going I was probably like 7 or 8. We were going camping, bro, in one of the vans. All right, I don't know if it was the axle or if it was like a spindle. We just started hearing a clank in the back, and bro, we were sitting there for like hours, bro, and like we were going to camp. So we ended up walking to that little camping spot, putting our tents and stuff, and it was just like, bro,
summertime, it's hot.
And it's hot, bro. Like that's like the worst time to break down. It's just cold or hot.
It always happens in the summertime.
And it's like, bro, everything, like, I feel like, honestly, I think it's so hot that certain stuff melts, and that rotation, just that friction. I think that's what it was. But I remember we were out there for like maybe 4 hours, bro. Like, oh my God, that shit was hot, bro. Like, I hated that shit. But I done had a few, I never had a car break down on me, but I done seen like even our school bus, bro. One time we were at school. This was like my sophomore year, and I don't know. I honestly didn't know what happened. I just saw like he was driving, and you just see like the mist come out from like the vents, and that whole bus was just like, it looked like it was about to explode. So
on your way to school or on your way home?
On the way home. Like we had to get another bus to come pick us up. So we were all waiting there, but the hood looked like it was just about to blow. Like. But it was something with the Freon hose or something like that.
But less about the bus and more about y'all. What was everybody doing? Were they panicking? Were they laughing? I imagine everybody was laughing.
Everybody was just chilling because we're about to be late. Some people were mad because they wanted to go home. But I was really just like, man, damn. Like, I think everybody was just like, fuck it, we're trying to get home. It's after school. It's the last few months of school. Everybody's just trying to get home.
Because how old were y'all? Y'all were like
I was maybe 15, 16, 17.
Like middle school, high school?
Yeah, high school.
Yeah, high school. Okay.
So we were already But like when in middle school, that's when that Freon leak happened, and I was like, damn, I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of scared. I almost shit myself. Like,
I bet, bro.
You just see smoke on a bus, and you're like, what the hell? Like, and I was on my way to school, so I was like, damn.
That's crazy, you know. Buses, I mean, they maintain that stuff pretty good.
Man, they do, but
it happens to everything. It's just mechanical. It's just
you'll
components.
Be surprised. You'll really be surprised. Like,
for sure.
They even do it at jobs too. I done seen a lot of equipment mess up.
Yeah.
Like, the scariest ways ever. Like, I believe I was on a forklift one time and the hose snapped on me. You just smell gas everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Oh damn. Turn it off. And then everybody's just freaking out.
I seen one catch on fire.
Oh, wow.
I don't know if you've been in a warehouse where they have like a tunnel like going through of like the racks.
Mm-hmm.
This one guy, he didn't put his forks down, so he was going fast. Forks
Wow.
up, and he hit one and knocked it over.
Wow.
Do y'all go to the charging stations and plug them up, or you got to take the battery out and replace it with another battery?
All right, so I know at Walmart we would have to go to they have a specific location. You just drive it over there, and they change the battery for you, so you don't ever have to change it. And they have to it has like a temperature. Those batteries last for like 4 days.
Yeah.
Like even if you don't charge them, they last for 4 days. And yeah, you just go over there. The guy over there, he just takes it. He takes it out. You have to park it so close. They take it out on this it's like a pulley machine. They refill it and then they put it back in there, and then you're just good to go. But they last like days, bro. Like,
see, that's smart. I wish they did that at this one warehouse I was in. They had it where like everybody had to go change their own, and some people, that's their first warehouse job. Yeah. That's their first forklift they've been driving.
Unexperienced.
Oh yeah, and so you would go and get on the other one that's specifically for the batteries, and these batteries aren't like a car battery. They're like
they're
2
big,
tons. You know, they're like 3 feet tall.
It's like half the weight
weigh
of
like 4,000, 5,000 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
And so you got to put it in, and then you got to put the block on so that it doesn't fall off the forklift.
Right. Man, that's crazy.
We seen this one guy, and he'd been there for a year. You know, it wasn't his first time, wasn't his second time, but you know, you get careless with it. You're just trying to go fast, trying to make that rate, and he didn't put it on, and you get boom. You just hear it fly out of there. It sparks.
That's crazy.
You can hear that across the warehouse.
Yeah, that's just loud.
I'd be surprised if you couldn't hear it outside.
Man, I seen a few forklifts tip over too.
Yeah,
but I ain't never like been that close. I'm just like, dang. I done heard it though. It's a big boom. You're gonna most definitely hear it. You're gonna feel it too, because it's just like a couple hundred tons.
Yeah,
they're heavy, bro. Like them, they think they're light. They're really heavy. If you flip it, you're gonna need another forklift and then some just to lift it back up. Like,
no, for real, it's no joke.
Like, it's not, bro.
I spent some time on YouTube looking up like accidents and stuff, and it's just some shit you wish you would have never seen. Like,
yeah,
it's bad.
But
I ain't saying go look it up. I ain't saying don't go look it up.
Yeah.
You do you know what you can handle.
Yeah, the viewer discretion is advised.
Exactly.
Like, man, that's crazy though. Them freak accidents those are wild too. Those freak accidents, those are like the worst things. Like, I mean, they're not that bad, but you'll be surprised what can happen.
There used to be a show out there called When Animals Attack. I like that one.
Oh wow.
That, or like when you see like videos of animals fighting each other in the wild.
Oh yeah, I love that. I love that.
Winter time, there's a lot of those, or like bears getting in cars and stuff.
Man,
I have no idea what I would do. I would just
play dead, I guess.
Panic, go grab a bat or something. I don't
know. I probably wouldn't even. I mean, I like bears, but not that. I don't know what I would do if it just randomly popped up and it's right there by my car. I'm like, oh,
it's
shit.
It's the feeling, because you can't take it.
It's life or death.
You can take a dog, you can take a coyote or something, but a bear,
no, you don't have a chance. I mean, you'll be surprised, man. There's people out there.
I know.
They think Mike Tyson tried to fight a gorilla or something like that.
Yeah, I think he did.
He trying to pay the zookeeper to let him fight a gorilla because he was bullying other gorillas. I'm like, nah, ain't no way. But yeah, you'll be surprised, man. You'll be surprised. We got the bingo on with us. Yeah.
Hey, I'm curious. What's all this? What do we have right here? Is this your stuff?
Yeah, some of it's mine. Some of it's my cousins. So we got It's Pat the movie, bro. Hilarious. It's one of those movies you're gonna get a laugh out of it. It don't matter if you're high or if you're sober. You're gonna be rolling.
No lie, I never seen it till last night, and it's good. It's a good time, but it's just man, it's one of them goofy movies.
It's just wild. It's funny though. It's old because that's like our second time having it. My mom had it on VHS.
Will she laugh at this one a lot?
Oh my god, half of our jokes are from that. Like half of our my afternoon snack. Like that's where we get a lot of that stuff from. Like it's just one of those movies. Like. You're gonna remember a lot of it. Like,
okay.
And then we got Guitar Hero. I remember me and Chenna used to play that. This is Guitar Hero Aerosmith for the Wii. And I remember playing that. Man, good times. You know, Steven Tyler and everybody. I love it.
Still play that on the regular, but on the computer now. And we went to the flea market, and I got a new guitar for it. Just the one to be able to plug it up to the USB. It's been going real good. I'm going to show you that later.
Man, hell yeah. I used to play.
I'll show you a lot of things later.
You can show me the way.
Do you know the way?
You can show me the way.
Show you the way.
I think I can't play expert, but I know I can play medium and hard. But I'm gonna stick to the medium. Just blue. Just go blue. And then I don't really. This is what it's Soul Eater. Yeah, man, I'm really not into anime like that.
What is this? An anime?
I'm assuming.
I heard good things about this one though.
It looks interesting. Now that I'm looking at I've never seen it before.
Oh, you never saw that one?
I've never seen it.
It's not old school. It's like early 2000s, I think.
I would have to check this one out. It looks pretty cool, but I'm just more into the My Daemon. Let me see, Digimon. You know, I watched a few animes. I watched like HBO Max. They got some good stuff. And then there's a new anime out there called Arcane or something like that. Arcade. That's pretty cool. It's like basically characters from League of Legends. If I'm not mistaken, League of Legends. Yeah.
Netflix,
yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, everybody at work is on Dan and a couple other ones. I don't want to age this too much by saying what they're watching, but yeah.
And then we got Sonic Colors. I remember playing it a few times. I can't say that I beat it, but like other Sonic games, that's one of those games that's like, yeah, you gotta have it. You gotta have it.
It's one of them good ones.
It's one of them good ones, man. Like, but then at the end of the day, you know, me and my older brother, we got an age gap between us. He put me on to the Sonic in general. Like, man, I guess he was a nerd like that. You know, he's just a
He pretends like he's not, but he's a nerd.
He's a nerd, man.
Yeah.
Like, but he kind of put me onto that because I was more into like the Resident Evils of the games. But he showed me about Sonic and Mario and all that. My mom loved it too. So, like, my mom could really play that on the cool. She would like complete it and get all the Chaos Emeralds and stuff like that. So I'm like, oh shit,
that's pretty cool. I didn't know that.
She like that and Pac-Man, bro. Like games like that. I'm just like, wow.
Yeah, Miss Christine loves Pac-Man. She tells
it
us all
used to
about
be
it.
the stuff
She
back
said
then.
they used to play it at the arcades.
At the arcades.
Back in their day. Yeah.
What's that? Galaga or Galligan? There's two of them. There's Galaga and then there's Galligan.
Okay, I didn't hear
Man, they can play the hell out of those. Like, and you're just like, what? You know, compared to our games now, like that used to be top tier for them. So.
Well, see, what's crazy to me is like it always keeps repeating its stuff. Like you think that something is brand new, but it's not. It's like an old game that they remade. Like when Candy Crush first came out, I was playing that and I was like, oh yeah, we used to play this on the computer or like
there was
a game like that on the TV. Yeah, Bejeweled. It's the same game.
Yeah.
They put a new skin on it, and then it gets all addictive again. So
it's sort of like that mobile game.
To scam an old game.
Man, there's a mobile game they just made, and it's basically like playing Snake.
Yeah.
You just you're a little snake. You got to eat all the other snakes. And your snake's growing as you go. And it's just like, man, that's Snake all over again. And then, you know, like Resident Evil, that's just repeating itself. They're all the remakes. So
yeah, they're going to make another remake.
They're making the first one. So I'm ready for that one to come out.
Still good. We're still going to play them all.
Oh, yeah. Off the top. Shout out to Capcom.
Did you ever play the DLC for Resident Evil Village where he plays the daughter?
Yeah. What is her name? What is that? I don't want to say the wrong name.
Wasn't it Rose?
Rose, there it is, yeah. Rose. And then you're getting chased by those mannequins. That was like, man, I ain't gonna lie, it was kind of scary.
Okay.
Yeah, it's scary. But Resident Evil is one of those games, like, they're not too bad. I'm not gonna sit there and put it in Dead Space category. But like, if you have headphones and you're playing at night, you're gonna kind of be like, who's there? Who's around me? You know, like, it's one of those, you can hear everything. But for the most part, it's pretty, I love them.
Yes,
I love Resident Evils. Yeah, man. Hell yeah. What's your favorite game to play? Like, if you were to pick a game of like all time, what would you pick?
First thought was Guitar Hero, but I think I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna say Tony Hawk. You ever played the Tony Hawk games?
Oh yes, bro.
Yeah,
like Underground and all that. Yeah,
there you go.
And then they had the one. That's the one with Jackass, ain't it?
Yeah,
with Steve-O and Bam.
It's got Bam. Everybody on there.
Yeah, Wee Man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they're all part of the same universe.
It was pretty cool. I like. Yeah, Tony Hawk's pretty cool.
All right. So what about you? What's your one game?
If I could pick one game, I'd probably play Mega Man all day.
Mega Man? What the?
Mega Man's
there you go with them surprise answers. I didn't even know you played Mega Man.
It's one of those
the guy with the arm cannon.
yeah. I love him. Like
what?
The new ones are all right, but yeah, Mega Man's cool, bro.
I've never played through Mega Man.
Mega Mans are good. Like, you just got to really just get into them. I played them on the Game Boy, so for where they are now from the Game Boy, yeah, they're pretty intense, bro. They're cool.
Isn't that one where, like, once you beat the boss, you get to take the boss's powers onto the next level?
Yeah,
okay, I see how that could be addictive. I get it.
Yeah, it's like, and then I would probably say, this is going to sound crazy, I can play The Sims all day, too.
Oh, yeah.
I can play The Sims all day.
Play The Sims.
You get addicted to it. You got to put hours into it. Like, hours.
Yeah, so like that's what it is. It's a life sim game. Mm-hmm. When COVID first hit, Catherine had Animal Crossing on the Switch, and that's what she would do. She just build up her little island and go visit other people's islands. But then they turned it into like some cheating and some gambling because they would change the time to get more turnips and some crazy stuff.
So you know about Overcooked?
Oh yeah, I know all about Overcooked. My wife made me cry playing that game, man. She was yelling at me like she was real shit.
Man, yeah.
I was crying, laughing with it.
She's like, well, she's worse than Gordon Ramsay on
Took it real serious. I know. I was like, yes, chef, yes, chef.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
We should play Overcooked.
Hey, we should
just do that for an episode next time.
I'm really down for that.
We're gonna live stream it on Twitch, just fighting each other.
Man, that'd be crazy.
Nah, but y'all got pretty good at it. I think y'all beat it like every level.
Yeah, I couldn't do it no more.
See, that's the thing though. It's not about beating it. It's about beating it with 3 stars.
With 3 stars,
and that's where the real difficulty comes in.
Mm-hmm. It's like sort of playing. What is that?
I don't know.
Oh, I'm trying to think of what I was about to say.
No, you're not.
It's like playing Resident Evil when you got to get an S when you're only getting A's and B's.
Like, yeah. I know. Hey, so what's up? You're gonna get a computer for gaming?
Hey, I'm actually looking into that. I'm kind of tired of playing GTA on the system, bro. Like, I play GTA a lot too, and
you gotta look at cochinos on the computer?
Oh no.
That's
what the phone's for. That's what the phone. That's what the backup phone's for.
Backup phone.
Yeah, you gotta have the phone that you use every day, and you gotta have the phone that you didn't want to sell because you knew it was all XViz.
Crazy.
But yeah, nah. On a computer, that's gonna be straight.
We're joking. Yeah,
these are all jokes. Or is it?
It's not.
I don't want to tell people what I do at night. Not on the podcast.
Night.
I do it all day.
2 in the afternoon and 7-Eleven. What you talking about?
From sun up to sundown.
Ooh, what's your favorite gas station food?
My favorite gas station food is probably gonna be 7-Eleven or QT's hot dog. The big bite.
Oh yeah. With chili or no chili?
I really like the chili, but like if it's one of those, like if it sometimes it's gonna go straight through you. Like I like both, but I prefer chili and cheese, onions. If they have sauerkraut, like at 7-Eleven, I will get a little bit of it just because it's rare, it's something new. But like onions, relish, pickles. Not even, what is that, jalapeno? I said pickles. Yeah. Jalapenos and stuff like that.
If you're going to mix fountain drinks, what do you mix together?
Yeah, I get the high C and Sprite. I get the high C or the Sprite.
Yeah, okay.
Especially at like McDonald's or something. Like, yeah, the high C and the Sprite, the go-to. It's called nigga.
I do Coke and Dr. Pepper and mix it up real good. And I call it cherry Coke because that's what it tastes like. It just tastes
I never
Coke.
thought about that one.
Yeah.
I never thought about that. And I done did Pepsi and milk before.
I heard about that.
It's like
I heard people
float.
do that like a float.
Yeah,
you think it tastes like a float?
It's different.
No, right?
Nah.
Yeah, people be lying about stuff. They say, "Oh, try this. It tastes like that."
That wasn't
taste like that at all.
I mean, it wasn't bad though. It's just it didn't taste like a float.
I mean, people are gullible, bro. It says gullible on the ceiling.
Yeah. Oh, it does.
Exactly. I mean, they can't see, but it does.
Mm-hmm. But I didn't. It wasn't.
Yeah,
it didn't taste like a float. It was just milk and Pepsi. Like it tastes like milky Pepsi, bro. So I think that was a show back in the day. That's what my mom told me. It was like Laverne and Shirley.
Oh yeah.
That's what they used to do it on. So a lot of people don't really know the history behind that. They got it off of a show.
I don't believe it when people say that. I think it's the Pepsi company got with the milk companies and they made a deal. They're like, yeah, try Pepsi and milk so we can sell some more of it.
Man,
it's all lies, bro.
It's just
like
fake.
Like Thanksgiving food, I understand the turkey part of it, but then you get stuff like the green bean casserole. I know that the Native Americans weren't doing that. That was invented by like the Del Monte company or the Green Giant company to like sell more cans of green beans.
Consumer sale, consumer.
That's what everybody wants every year. They want to be the next holiday food so they can sell a whole lot of their product on that specific day.
Yeah, man, because like even the corn, bro, that's a man-made thing.
Like, who eats cranberry sauce any other day?
Cranberry sauce back then. Like, what are the Native Americans gonna know about cranberry sauce?
I know, bro.
If anything, it was just cranberry squished up.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't cranberry sauce. So that's, I know what you're saying. It's them conspiracies behind it. Like,
take all this with a grain of salt. We're not educated people. We don't know any of this,
we're just talking. We're just talking to talk.
It's just vibes.
It's just how we go.
It's just one things.
One things. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Subscribe and comment on one things.
Wow, bro. We're living in the craziest timeline, and it all started when they killed this one gorilla in the Cincinnati Zoo.
Man, R.I.P. Harambe, man.
Harambe, bro.
Man, gotta do it for Harambe. We gotta do it for Harambe. Everything we do is for Harambe.
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy.
I think we're getting old, bro. Do the kids even know that joke anymore?
They don't even know nothing about that.
We're getting too old, bro.
What do they call it? Gen Zs?
Yeah, the
Gen Zs.
Gen Z's getting old. There's one coming up after them. I think the Gen Alpha.
The Gen Alphas, man.
Yeah, we're already too late, bro. When we think the Gen Z is the kids, Gen Z is already like 23, bro. They're like working their office jobs.
Type shit. They're already
doing things already, man.
Yeah, they're already in college.
I was a daddy at 23. I had kids. I had responsibilities.
Man.
Yeah, man.
That's crazy. At 23, what was I doing at 23?
Because you know it was 21 years ago, right? You know who can drink? Was people born in 2004.
Yeah. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's a really weird way to think of it.
What was that? I saw one. Anybody born in 2000 is turning 25. I'm like, ain't no way, bro. Like, they're turning 25 or 26 this year. I'm like, what the fuck? Ain't no way, bro. Like, it's mind blowing. And I'm in the 90s. So that just kind of.
It happened to me for the first time at my last job. Mm-hmm. This kid was like, something. Yeah, it's my first job. I'm 18. I told him how old I was. He's like, oh, you're almost as old as my mom. She's 35. I said, 35? What? And you're 18? And I'm like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, it makes
sense.
A
17-year-old and an 18-year-old, 35. Yeah.
Man.
It really trips you out. It really, really trips you out.
Yeah, it really does. Just like, growing up, it was like my mom, it felt like she was old, bro. Like, everybody be like, your mom, how old is your mom? I'm like, when I was little, she was already like in her 40s. Mm-hmm. So, like, nowadays, they're like, you see a kid, how old is your mom? Oh, she's like 27.
Right.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, y'all are 27 years apart. Yeah. Me and my mom were damn near like 30 years apart. Like,
it's crazy, bro.
It's wild. Like, new generation, bro. New generation.
Hey, look over there. There's a chancla. Chancla on the floor.
It's a champion chancla.
It's a champion chancla. All chanclas are champions.
Man, yeah. If your mom knows how to throw it, it's a champion. That's a champion shoe, bro. Like,
true stuff.
Be a mile away. I'm so mad I could swallow gunpowder, 2 bullets, eat a chalupa, lay back, drop my britches, spread my ass cheeks, fart, shoot a deer from 100 yards.
I didn't hear a word you just said, but I loved all of it.
Man.
Turn this up a little bit louder. Yeah, that should be an Olympic event, throwing chocolates, bro.
Man, I wouldn't be surprised. The Mexicano mamas will get it.
Yeah.
Off the rip. And then the black mamas are going to come second place off the... Yeah.
Nah,
they got extension cords, bro.
The Asians always come up and be like, oh, yeah, they beat the shit out of the kids, too.
Oh, I heard them tiger moms.
Why you not play piano? Why you not doctor yet?
Why you not doctor yet? Why you not do this? You should be in school. Like, oh, shit. I know a few. Like, I grew up with a few Asian kids, sir.
Yes, sir.
Oh, my God. They can't even come outside and play. If they're not doing homework, they're working, like, for real life, working. Like, they work inside, like, what is that? Slotchkis. I know they were Asian. The donut shop, of course. Like,
oh, yeah.
The buffets, like, after school and on the weekends, they couldn't do nothing, bro. Like, if they weren't playing sports, you weren't going to see them outside. Like, they're doing homework or working, bro. Like,
nah, that's so real,
they're strict. Like, they're hella strict. Not all of them. You got some who are just, they're born in America. They're just, like, they're whitewashed pretty much, so they ain't really tripping. But then, like, the ones who come from China, they were born in China, they're not coming outside at all. They don't even want to talk to us.
Yeah,
they're like real antisocial, but they're cool people though.
Oh yeah.
They're real nice. As long as you don't bully them, I think you'll be just fine, because you'll fuck around and get Bruce Lee real quick. You will get Bruce Lee by a Chinese kid. Like, but for the most part, like I said, I always tried to be nice to everybody, so I ain't never really had a problem with them. But so I got a question for you.
What's up?
What made you start doing, like, your podcast? Like, what gave you that idea? Like, hey, I'm gonna just go ahead and start doing it. I'm gonna start investing into it. Like, what gave you the idea behind it?
Really? Real talk? I didn't even know what a podcast was. Like, I remember hearing the word before, but I had no idea what it was. But so it's when I got older that I started working at warehouses that I wanted to listen to some headphones, and I would put on a YouTube video. And the kind of YouTube videos I like just to pass the time was like somebody reviewing an old show that I used to watch. So like I'd listen to like a 2-hour review about like every season of Digimon or every season of Pokemon or something. I'm like, these are so cool, but I can't watch the videos. I wish there was a way to just download the audio from that video and listen to it while I'm working. And I'm like, I wish somebody would invent something like that. Yeah. Little did I know that's what a podcast is. It's just an audio version pretty much of a YouTube video. Right. I'm like, oh, okay, that makes so much sense. So then I started listening to them in little clips because they would have podcast clips on YouTube. And again, I'm like, oh, wow, these are great. I just wish they were longer. Yeah. But I didn't know that the clips are just cutting out little pieces of like a whole like 2-hour, 3-hour interview. Yeah. I'm like, oh, that makes so much sense that if somebody would do this and talk for a long time, that you could listen to it and pretty much just get through your day. That's really all this is, bro. It's just entertainment. I ain't trying to sell nobody nothing. It's just people talking so you can pass your day, just hanging out with people.
Right. That's pretty cool, though, because I was like, when you told me about it, I was like, yeah, I'm going to look it up. And then, I got your Instagram, so I've been listening to him for a while. I'm like, man, I think I've been telling you, like, I want to get on the podcast, bro, just to do some dumb stuff, just to do some crazy stuff. But I actually like it, bro. It's pretty... It's
a low barrier to entry. It's something that anybody can do. Yeah. Matter of fact, it's something that I want everybody to do, bro. Like, I want to grow the show to the point where, like, the Mexicanos, whoever asks us, like, who's ever going to interview us and be like, hey, what do you do? Where did you come from? What's going on in your life? Nobody, right? But we can do it, Now we have the equipment. Now that it's easier to get into, I can go talk to my friends' parents. I can talk to my grandpa.
Yeah, talk to the elders and all that.
So, what kind of phones did y'all have growing up? We didn't have no phones growing up. What was that like? And really, like, getting somebody's head about it. Right. Because I can think of so many times and so many family gatherings where you just look over there to the adults, to the grown folks, especially the older ones, and they're having the time of their life. And you're like, man, if somebody could just record what they're saying, they don't know how much of a treasure that is. Right. Because that don't happen no more, bro. People don't get together no more like that.
Not even. They don't even live in the moment. Everything's behind the phone.
For real. Like, for sure.
Man, our grandparents would probably just be sitting at a birthday party with no phone, just watching, living in the moment.
Bro, how do people do that, bro?
It's the technology, bro. Like, I feel like it has, like, it's like a brainwash system. Like, everybody wants a new phone. Everybody wants a new, it's just technology, bro. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just one of those things. It's like, back then, they didn't have that luxury. Like, they weren't making iPhones. They weren't making all these, like, just different technologies. They had to, like, realize, get it out of the mud. So.
It's hard to explain to somebody younger than you, but there was a whole big part of our lives, a whole big part of time where we weren't online all the time. We weren't connected all the time. Yeah, like, bro. You wouldn't know what people were out there really doing. You could just imagine. And so you had a much better imagination. Man. But now, you just turn on your phone and you go on somebody's Facebook and, everything that's happening in your town, everything that's coming out. Like, it didn't used to be like that, bro. You didn't know what was going to happen till you saw the news that night or till, like, next week, or you find out way after the fact, oh, something came out, a new Resident Evil game came out. Yeah, that's cool. You don't got to, like, sit there and wait for it and read leaks like 2 years ahead.
You had to wait for a magazine. Might not even
happen.
You had to wait for like newspapers, magazines, and books and stuff like that.
Of course, we didn't buy the magazines. We just go to Walmart and read them and leave them there.
That's it.
You ever tore a page out of a magazine and took it with you?
Oh, yeah, a lot. Hey, I'm not even going to lie to you. There was I think it was a page for some type of restaurant. And, I didn't want to, put the number in my phone. And this was back when, like, phones they weren't touchscreen. It was like a flip phone. Yeah. And it wasn't even on. It was one of my mom's old phones. I remember I ripped like some of the pages out and just folded them, and then took them home and put them on the refrigerator. And then we were getting like the best pizza ever. It was like a Rummy's pizza.
Dang, that sounds good.
Man, it was the bomb. It was a real Italian restaurant. Like,
I bet.
It was pretty pricey, but those pizzas were
big. Yeah, so you get it. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, man. Like,
absolutely.
Yeah, bro. Like, but yeah, bro. It's like a lot of stuff is different. Though. I do see that. Like. Cause I remember before YouTube was an app, we had to type it in on, the search URL, and it wasn't even an app yet. Like, YouTube wasn't even that big until we got like middle school, like 6th grade, 5th grade, 6th grade, something like that. Cause it wasn't that big at first, like.
And I had the desire; it was always there. Like, I always wanted to get on there, but you didn't know back then. You didn't know like how to even search something up. It was all still so new. We were just learning how to do it. Like, you'll hear about a famous video, like on a movie or something. And so you know how to look up that one video. Right. But it wasn't like it is now. Like, you don't have content creators. You don't have tutorials. You can't just do everything on there. It was just like one or two things that somebody else told you about, and that's it. You were like done for the day, because like it would end right there. Now there's no end to it. It's endless. It's literally endless.
Yeah, like I remember before you know, memes and all that, it was more like you had to like really read everything. Like you couldn't just watch a video and be like, oh, I know there's a joke. You have to eat a popsicle stick and get that joke off of a popsicle stick.
Yeah,
something
Laffy
like
Taffy.
that. Like, yeah, Laffy Taffy. Or you would have to hear a joke and then tell it to somebody else, and then it would travel like that. Now it's like you can post it to your Instagram. Now everybody knows that joke. You know,
that's
like,
what I'm telling you. Everything old
different.
is new again, because some of the most blown up videos you see is just like a recreation of a scene or some joke that we already heard like 20 years ago.
20 years ago, like 30 years ago. A lot of that stuff is old. Like our parents know the jokes, and we're just like, what?
But that's what I'm saying. If everybody else can do it, then why can't we do it?
Why can't we?
Yeah. That's why I keep this real. I don't even edit it a whole lot. It's just like, because there's so much out there that you can, you know, watch YouTube for your entire life. This is just a blip on like a dot on the spectrum.
Right.
You know, so whether you edit it to completion or you just put it out there the way it's just a regular conversation, nobody even knows, man. So just keep it real, keep it authentic, and try to be you. There's no reason to be something that you're not. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, have you ever thought about like doing podcasts and music and then like converting both into
Funny you should mention that,
other?
bro. I have a friend that's a real good musician, and he really wanted to do that. He's like, that's his show. You know, I ain't taking his idea, but his whole thing was, I'm going to create a show where somebody can come over and jam and build an idea or show off something that they got that not everybody knows about.
That'd be
and
pretty
like
cool.
Be a way to get it out there.
That'd be pretty cool. It'd probably be like a podcast, American Idol or America's Got Talent. You know what I'm saying? Like pretty cool. Yeah. Pretty cool. Like that's a good idea.
Keep it underground. Keep it on the low.
Yeah, because hey, you surprised me with the instruments you can play.
Yes, sir.
Like, and then I'm not sure if anybody knows that you can play a few instruments, bro. Like,
I mean, I love it. That's
surprising,
what we did,
bro. That's like, it's not surprising. It's dope to me. Like, it's dope because like, if one instrument, say for instance, like you can find success in that, like especially doing music. Like, I've seen it a lot. Like, if I change my flow, certain flows sound better. It's sort of like that with an instrument. You can change into a different instrument. Like, oh, this is, you know, I like this one, like the accordion, the piano, the guitar. Then you can go to the drums. Like,
yeah.
It's good being diverse too. That's another thing. Like if you can play more than one instrument, to me, you're fucking badass. Like that shit's cool. Like especially when you put that at the accordion the other day, that shit tripped me out. Cause like I always wanted to, I never seen one in real life. I hear them, like I seen one, but I never like, you know, went up to it and just played. I used to see the mariachis playing them. I'm like, how the fuck did they do that?
I feel you, bro.
It's cool, bro.
I was right there at one point in time too. You know,
cool, like,
I was little and my grandma would go clean the church, and they had the drums up there in the piano. And I just remember looking at it like, wow, I don't know how to do this, but I know that some people do, and that's just the most amazing thing to me. So I want to be one of those people one day.
Yeah.
And I did it. You know, any goal that you set out for yourself, you can accomplish. Real talk.
Oh yeah, like
nothing
you put
getting
your
in your way
mind
of
to it.
anything.
If you put your mind to it, I think you can run off with it. Like you'll be surprised if just sitting there speaking it into existence. That goes a long way, because even with me with the music, I used to see my older brother do DJs. Yeah. So that kind of like, he DJ'd Chenna's birthday one time, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool, bro. Because you know, you see it like, oh, he can DJ now. You can get money like that. So I just decided to like make my own beats and start. Like I used to write. Now it's just I don't even write nothing. Everything new, like from the last like 6 or 7 years, I'm just freestyling and editing, and everybody likes
working
it.
For you, bro.
Man, it has, but it's scary at the same time, because I guess I grew up without the fame. So like now that I'm getting a lot of like producers and different artists like, hey, let's do a song, let's do this, let's do that. I'm just like, what the fuck? Like it's overwhelming, because I never grew up with that. Like my older brother, he did that. Like he used to go out to like clubs and stuff, and it's like, bruh, you know what I'm saying? I'm not used to that. Like my mom didn't really want me doing music. She found out I did an open mic. And then once I did my open mic, it just, bruh, like it took off. And then everybody was like, hey, you should still rap. You should rap. Got tired of like producers. They will hoe you, bro. Like they would really hoe you. Like there's some producers, they really can't produce, and they'll charge you like $50.
Oh yeah.
And then when I found out about BandLab, I think it was one of the guys in prison, he was reaching out on like social media to everybody like, hey, I just need a pen pal or something like that. And he told me about this app, and I'm like, you know, I was just like, why is he hitting me up on, you know, I'm reading the message, and he says, download BandLab, we can do a song. I'm like, what? Found out about BandLab. Man, he was making all his music off the phone. I'm like, if he can do that in prison, I'm in the free world. I got the headphones, I got the beats, I got the computer. There's no way I shouldn't be able to like do that too.
Right. So
took off with it, and I guess it's working because I mean, what is that? I think it's like 50K on BandLab. That's I'm all right with that. I'm all right with that. 50,000 plays, like I'm all right with that.
As long as you're a success to yourself, you're a success, man.
As long as people hear it, they don't gotta like it, but they can hear it. Like
with that, are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's do it. But all right, cuz we had technical difficulties and we couldn't get everything set up today that we wanted to, though. It's been a hell of a pleasure, though. Appreciate you coming on, man.
Hell yeah, thanks for having me, bro.
Always welcome back, bro. Yeah. We'll do another one of these soon, and next time we'll be changing stuff out, making people think that we're in the future and stuff. We're gonna do it 5 minutes after now. Don't worry, none of this is real. None of this is getting released to the universe. Exactly. Let them know where to find you, man. Let them know what to do.
You can follow me on Instagram at OSO_raps. Also lyrical _raps. I'm gonna do another one. So you can find me on Instagram at OSO_lyrical_raps, or you can find me on Facebook #OSOlyrical. You can just spell it out and you can also find me on YouTube, BandLab, OSOlyrical, or #OSOlyrical. Either one. You're gonna find multiple pages, but when you see them, you'll see them. I stand out.
And his OnlyFans page is Beautiful Chocolate Man 214.
Yeah, man, and he also got Smashing with Oso on OnlyFans, so don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment on one things, but on this specific episode.
Exactly.
One.
Peace.